Julia, it's great to catch up with you here.
And you too.
In the south of France, on the Côte d'Azur. But it's not all about big boats and fun.
Is it not?
I see you've got a juice there, but I want to talk about Adtech Juice.
Okay.
So you just launched this last week. Can you just tell us exactly what it is and why have you launched it now?
It's really interesting. I might start with what it's not. Because it is not a news site, and we certainly would never compete against our friends like Media Shots. And I think it's really important because what we wanted it to be was a bit more like an Adtech uni. This is a learning hub. Adtech is incredibly complex. You know this.
It is.
I know.
Yes.
And we're only making it even more complex. And the challenge is, obviously, we at the Digital Voice work with Adtech companies, and our job is to amplify what they do across PR and events.
Yeah.
If it's too complicated, does that help them? It probably doesn't. So it's an idea to make it as simple and palatable and understandable as possible, and a free resource for the industry. So it's like glossaries of any term. And the other reason is I've been doing in this industry 30 years, and I know a little bit about a lot, but it's about then that difference, very secretly and privately. I can gen up on the latest words and not be stuck going, I really think I should know that. So it's that resource for the industry, whether you're starting out or whether you're a vet.
Right, so I guess I'll be checking in quite a lot now, because I do find it, even though people don't often realise it, but as a journalist, it is quite mystifying sometimes. Some of the terms, some of the terminology, the different strands of Adtech that exist. So is there going to be a kind of biography or glossary of like what different terms mean and how each section feeds into the other?
Yeah. So there's Adtech Insights, and then there's the Adtech Uni, and there's a glossary. There's also Legends of Adtech podcast.
Legends of Adtech,
which we really wanted it to be their story. You know how they got into it, what they love about it, etc. So this is really, it's a bit of a love affair with Adtech, which is not dissimilar to what I think the Digital Voice has, given that's all we do. But I definitely think it's anything that you need to know, and it's like there will be content as well and blogs, etc. But it's very much about fill your cup up with whatever is within Adtech and understanding it and learning about it.
Okay, so how do you then balance technical accuracy with engaging storytelling when you're representing these very complex Adtech and
I
tech
think that is it. So what we often say to client partners, you know, you do a lot of very clever stuff. Okay, that's the interesting bit, but that's not what people want to hear about. It's the storytelling behind what's the challenge your clever technology solves, and the results to show didn't it do well. Let's take it down to that. And it's bringing that to life. And I think too often Adtech focuses on the middle bit, and that's where you lose people. So it's trying to amplify the challenge, the solution, and why the hell it works so well. That's it. Keep it simple.
Okay. And will there be a visual element to this as well? Great photo choice in your storytelling. Yeah. Is that a plug I just made on behalf of all journalists everywhere?
I'm trying to bring it to life. You're right, because it is. We're very simple people, aren't we? That we absorb by visual and by audio more than we do by anything else, and often we forget that. So I say Adtech can often be seen as potentially not creative. You know, we're here at Cannes Lion. It's renowned as the creative festival, and Adtech is not just here and on the fringe. It's very much a part of it. But it wouldn't be a bad thing for Adtech to learn a little bit more from creative and to absorb that right into the heart of it.
Let's talk about PR. What makes a PR campaign truly cut through in 2025? Because there's a lot of noise in the world.
Okay, so what a lot of people, I think, forget is that a PR story and a PR campaign has to be more than just about a product. I think especially in Adtech, it's going down the route of a lot of Adtech companies want to promote their product. And I come back to the fact of it's the results of that. It's proving its value. Yeah. So the more that companies can focus in on case studies, proven results, and actually as well, going back to that challenge, you know, that I actually solved something that is a real problem in the industry. Yeah. Tick, tick, tick.
Yeah.
Bringing it to life with a bit of humour is no bad thing, and that's the sort of thing that we try and weave in. Of PR should be about amplify your voice in whatever means necessary, and that is more than a press release. It is so much more. So be a thought leader, be a commentator, be on podcasts, get on the stage, curate small round tables yourself, take the conversation out on the streets almost, make it work, make it count.
Yeah. Well, you recently just added Samsung ads to your client roster. Congratulations on that, by the way. What does this win signify for the digital voice?
I think we're very incredibly proud of all the client partners that we work with, and we're lucky enough that a lot of them have stayed with us for years and years and years. And that's testimony to the incredible team that we have. Samsung Ads is also the first one we've had that's been. It is a CTV, strength in CTV, and obviously it is also mobile and data and gaming. But it's interesting to take on that challenge and to have another string to our bow. Obviously they're a very significant player, but more than that, they're just incredibly lovely to work with. And as you know, Mark, one of the major rules I've always had is that we only work with clients we really like, and we're not their agency, we're their partner. And what's exciting is we're going to be able to work with them across not just PR, but events and social and podcasts and lots of different areas. I'm incredibly proud of the team behind this that have achieved this.
Well, that's very exciting. So keep us informed
Thank
on
you,
how those things
and
develop.
Thank you, Samsung Ads, for letting us do this on their beautiful yachts.
And almost just finally, of course, we're here in Cannes, in the south of France, for Cannes Lions. I saw you working here last year, so I know a little bit. But what is your game plan for this week?
I don't want to say get through. No, my game plan this year is to really enjoy it. So it's my 10th year. Last year was the first year I honestly felt like I burnt out a little bit by the end of it, and I forgot to enjoy it. Because as you said, just take a minute, be present in what we're experiencing here. And I forgot that last year. So although we've got a very, very packed schedule over the next 4 days, I'm going to be present, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm surrounded by incredible people, both clients and team and the industry, and I'm very, very blessed. So I'm going to sit there and go, this is good. This is more than good. This is great.
And
that's
just
my plan.
And well, you look the part for it this week, so you're perfectly set up for Cannes. What other themes have you got your eye across in the big event this week?
Okay, so this interesting. We just finished we did the Fired Up event recently, which was what's hot or what's hotter in Adtech, and the audience had to decide with loads of brilliant debaters. And it was AI, retail media, programmatic digital, out of home, contextual, and CTV. Now everybody thought it was going to be AI taking the top slot. It wasn't. It was retail media, CTV, contextual. AI didn't actually rank high because a lot of us, it's a little part in a lot of what we do. The other elements will have a bigger impact. So I think that's what I'm wanting to see. I'm wanting to it's cutting through the noise of AI, not making it be the star of the show. It should be just part of what you do, but the other ones are the talking points. And we're seeing that in the Retail Media Summit on Wednesday, which is huge from Nectar 360, third year of running it.